Alright, continuing on with what I'm doing, but I'm gonna try to speed it up a little bit faster. Alright, so move the camera right here. Alright, so Max King says, do you have Wi-Fi? Do you like the fact that you're blocked? Huh? And boom, you're blocked. Alright. What is something that you never thought you would do, but eventually ended up doing it anyway? I don't do anything I want to do, which is probably driving a car. I'm terrified of driving. I hate driving. I hate traffic. I just hate driving in general. Driving is like this big anxiety for me. I get sleepy at the wheel when, like, I'm not tired at all. Like, and I zone out. It's just not very good. I don't like it. I hate it. The farthest I've probably driven was like 25 miles. And it sucked. It sucked. I hated it. I fucking hate driving. What is the most difficult thing you had to accept? I don't know. The most difficult thing I had to accept. I'm not exactly sure, to be honest with you. When it comes to accepting things, I'm usually okay with them when the time is there. Because what do you think about it? It's like, what's the most difficult thing you had to accept? Like, what? Like, that Santa Claus is not real? That the Easter Bunny's not real? Or that, My Little Pony will never be real? I can't cry. I can't cry. I used to be able to cry on demand. On demand. You know, on demand. On command. I don't know. This is a question from the top of my head. What was the most thing I had to accept? I had to accept that probably my expectations of YouTube were probably not what I thought they were. Definitely. How are you feeling today? Which is weird, because I remember answering this question way back when I had that, what the fuck is her name? That problem with that one girl when I called her a bitch. And, Lefty. There you go. And, you know, I hope people were worried about my well-being, which is weird, because the thing is, I don't like people. Usually if you do something to irritate me and it happens more than once, I'm not gonna like you. I don't like a lot of people. There's some people on YouTube I don't like. There's subscribers I don't like. Do I want you to leave because of that reason? No. Because I'll probably get over that. But, hey, I'm fine. From what I can tell physically. Well, physically I'm not fine, I'm fat. But I guess mentally right now I'm just tired. I'm just really tired. I'm just trying to catch up. Just digging holes for myself. A lot of people think I'm going fucking crazy and all that stuff, but hey, they don't know me. They don't talk to me on a daily basis. I live my life mostly alone. Just hang out with buddy, watch TV. Every once in a while, History Channel. I don't know. Like, I don't know how I'm supposed to answer this, because I'm saying I'm fine, but people would think I'm not fine. Like, definitely, when the shit was happening with the visual novel a couple weeks ago, I wasn't fine. I was pissed. I was pissed at everything. I didn't want to deal with anyone. Fucking bullshit. I answer a question, and I still get the same fucking question, disregarding what I said. So it's like, I give two shits. Like, I'm gonna be a dick to you, and which I was a dick for a couple of days. Which is funny, I was a dick to this one YouTuber guy, which I do believe what I said, because usually what I say, if I say it, I most likely do believe it. But usually what I say, I've always said things harsher, because it's always been me. Because I would want people just to leave me alone, because I don't like being messed with or messed around with or anything along those lines, so I usually say the worst possible thing. What is one thing that you would try to fix and change if you went back in time? If I went back in time, fix and change, I would definitely tell my mom to invest in Google. Or Apple. Or anything along those lines. No. Anything I would fix and change back in the day? Well, there would be a lot of things, because the majority of the tragedies per se that happened within my life always dealt with females within my life, because when I'm dating someone, that's when my life becomes socially begins to flourish socially. Now, I would like the fact that me going into high school, I would change the fact that I actually had friends when going into high school. Because when going into high school, everyone who I thought was a friend weren't a friend. They were not a friend. They bullied me. They picked on me. It made my life miserable. Whether it's pinching my fat, jabbing me in the side, taking my glasses and running away, taking my shoes and throwing them in the toilet, doing stupid shit, making my life hell. Definitely a couple of the female fucking ignorant girls. Like, like, if you think of Mean Girls, like the plastics, I've had a class just full of them, and they would just pick on me, just call me ugly and fat, and they'll be a virgin forever, because it's kind of weird, because this is the time when I got my first girlfriend, and I just want to throw that out there. But the girlfriend that I got, she was an outcast. She beats people's asses, whether you're a guy or a girl, and it was just, my whole, like, pretty much how I was perceived the first 2.5 years when high school was pretty bad. The year and a half after that was pretty okay, but, it's socially stuff that I would like to fix, but hey, I don't care. I don't regret slamming the guy against the fucking wall when he dumped sawdust on my head. I don't fucking regret doing all the stuff I did, dislocating that dude's fucking thumb and just doing fucked up things to people, saying terrible things, yelling at people during class, calling a girl bitch, and then having her spit on me, which is fun, and then ended up me getting a 0, which was weird, because, she was bitching me out, because apparently I didn't do my work when I did, and she pretty much was asking for more work when she just asked me to find out a billboard price and advertisement hotspots within a 50-mile radius of the city. And apparently she wanted fucking more. She wanted me to, like, write up some fucking paper that she was supposed to do, and she took it on me, and I called her a fucking bitch. And I said it loud, proud, I don't care. Fuck them. A lot of people, I don't like people. All the interactions I have with people are either bad. All the people that I've pretty much met always had a negative side to them. Obviously, like me, that I never really liked. Like, I would see them in this one light, and then they would be bad. But obviously, that's when I got to know them. And it's weird, because when something's bad and something I don't like, I usually try to shy away from it for most of the time. Because no one's perfect, no one's good. I'm not good, definitely. I'm sure a lot of you, when you saw the fucking thing where I called Lefty a bitch, terrible person, fucking go fuck yourself kind of stuff, you guys are, wow, Luna never was like that. The thing, I've always been like that, except that it was a public forum and I was fucking open about it. And she wanted to tell everyone around the fucking block, which I have no understand why, but hey. It's, I don't like people. I just hate dealing with people. That is the fucking thing. If I was to change, like, my build up, like, at least have a tolerance for people. Now I have some tolerance because I'm a fucking YouTuber now. I'm a YouTuber now, and so I do have to have a tolerance, because obviously there's people who don't know, and there's people who know and don't know specific things. I try to ask questions. I try to answer them, and if I answer them multiple times, and if they ask the same question that I answered in a video, I will fucking argue with you. I will be a dick to you. Because you're not listening. You're not watching. You're not doing anything. YouTube tells me how many minutes of the video I've watched compared to how many views I get. And it tells me, like, it averages out how long someone watches it. And no one, like, the best series with the best watch rate has to be Phoenix Wright, which is funny. Pokemon, no. Katwa Shoujo never had the best watch rate. Definitely never. The thing that ever came close to it was, like, My Little Pony videos. That's it. So it's like, ugh. Alright, going on. So yeah, pretty much becoming a more tolerant person earlier in life than coming on a little bit now. What's the worst job you ever had? I never really had a job. I was a janitor, and I loved that job. That job was fun. It was nice. The people that I've met, I was respected. But that was like a probation community service kind of thing. And I've done a bunch of community service that didn't deal with law. and me not going to jail and doing it to not go to jail. And I've always done a lot of that. I've always helped people. I like helping people. I never really asked for much, but people did give me stuff for their help because I've done it so much times and never really asked for anything back. So I never really had a worse job. I want a job. The reason I started YouTube is because I couldn't find a job, and I wanted to waste time in between looking for jobs, and I still haven't found one. So, alright. That was from Camotad, and the most recent 3 from Mr. Verma. Oh yeah, Mr. Verma has another one. Will you be my girlfriend? I don't know. Why are you asking this? This is weird. Okay, easy there. Camotad has the same question too. Will you be my girlfriend? I don't know, man. I know you had a hard time with your girlfriend or ex-girlfriend, which I told you to be ready for everything, and it appears that you weren't. So. Let's see. Alright, from Watermelon, the oldest subscriber on my channel. If you had to be a fruit, which fruit would you be? I would be an orange or a peach, even though I don't like peaches. If you had to be a vegetable, which vegetable would you be? I would be an onion. Do you wear cologne? No. Do you use the word rabbit or bunny? I use bunny rabbit? I actually use the word bunny rabbit. If you had to choose between saving one person whom you love or a million lives, which would you save? Now this is like the, obviously, like, what do you call it? Like the, ultimatums. Ultimatums, they're bad and good no matter what. Now, the superhero fan in part of me would want to save millions. And, you know, and also, there's another part of me who's like, I should do both. But in all, the lives of many is better than the lives of one. Obviously, the memory of them will always be there. So it's, you know, the lives of many over the lives of one. Obviously, if you try to rationalize it, but anyway, if you try to rationalize it anyway, there's going to be a negative, negative spot in everything you do. So, lives of many. I would save the lives of many over one. Let's see. If you were a superhero, what would be your name and superpower? If I was a superhero, I would probably, I don't know, like I said, I really like Spider-Man. I like what he does, but he's not like one of the top superheroes. It would probably be something like the Shazam, or like maybe a Blue Beetle. Blue Beetle is pretty good. Galactus. I would be Galactus. I would be Galactus. Why not? God. No, it would be death itself. I'd be female. I don't know. I would be something that would be overpowered and I can't die. I wouldn't know what my name would be. There's someone called the Moon Knight, if you guys didn't know. I don't know. Actually, no. I would probably want to be like a hulking beast, most likely. Yeah. Who do you feel is the most useless superhero? The most useless superhero has to be useless. When it comes to superheroes, another thing, everyone has their own use with depending on how they're written. You know, a lot of people think Squirrel Girl's useless, but you know, she babysits superheroes, superhero children. Useless superheroes. I don't want to say. Yeah, probably. What do you call it? Deadpool's fucking sidekick. And Deadpool. I fucking hate Deadpool, but he's like an anti-hero, but fuck Deadpool. How does one jump out a window, then push a person out? You can't push someone out if you're already outside. Melon, come on. I believe I have asked enough questions. Oh, this is her second block of questions. This is her first block of questions, the other ones are second. Okay, first block of questions. Miss Watermelon. If you could be any animal, what would you be? I would probably be a sloth. It would be amazing. If you had to be a sea creature, which one would you be? I would be an anemone. If you have found a genie and had 3 wishes, what would you wish for? Millions of dollars. Millions of dollars. Millions of dollars. I would probably ask for, if it comes to this, I would probably ask for a restart on the world. Refresh everything. I would like to have then have that world be technologically advanced, and by the year 1000 BC, it will be the greatest ever. And in Wish 3, I would set the genie free and have him be my friend in a new technological age when I get born in 1993. So it's all great, huh? Let's see. Could you ever go without meat in my mouth? Melon, you're disgusting. Could I ever go without meat? Obviously, if it's for health reasons, I can. But it usually depends, because usually the meat that we buy from some places, it's usually fucked with. It's fucked with. You know, people fuck with it. They put stuff in it. You know, everything we eat's usually fucked with, unless we grow it ourselves and kill it ourselves. Now, usually the best kind of diets are probably the caveman diets. If you can't make it or kill it yourself, don't eat it. Pretty much, that's the kind of thing. Now, you can survive on. You can. Some people can't. Some people can't be vegans when they want to, because they have allergies to specific things that you need to be able to get nourishment. Now, most people, most people are big meat eaters. Usually, I have to have something meat-wise when I eat, or something very, very heavy. Always has to be something very heavy, very starchy or very meaty when it comes to something I eat. But I could go without meat if it's health reasons. Obviously, I would try to go around that. Obviously, turkey, chicken, fish is all pretty good within its own right. I don't think I'll go cold turkey, no meat at all. No meat from any animal. Just eat fleshy vegetable fungus things that grow out the ground. I would not be able to do that at all. I would probably cut it back, but I wouldn't eat meat in my diet. But that's because, personally, there's people out there who grow up without having meat in their diet, and them, them eating meat seems weird. So it's, it's anything. If I ever do anything like that, I would probably just do, like I said, the caveman diet. Wow, this is a really big callback. Who are your favorite subscribers? Luna doesn't pick favorites. Just because of that, you're my favorite now, Melon. Let's see, Dark is out. You're my favorite now. Now I will fight with you forever. What is your opinion on Paranormal Activity? The first movie was kind of great. Obviously, low-budget movies have the best kind of twing to it. There was a campiness about it. Obviously, the what do they call the recorded or the camcorder kind of movies are kind of dumb. It's great for what it did, definitely with how much money it's grossed, but it's kind of funny no one really saw much of that money that were initially involved with the film. Do I believe they should be having sequels crazy like that? No. I believe it disgraces the purity of what Paranormal Activity was, and it's making it something big. I don't like the Paranormal Activity franchise. I like the first one, and that's about it. I don't care if they're trying to tell a story. I don't care if they're all intertwined. The first one's usually is always the best. And I've watched them all, and they've all pretty much been the same thing, and almost everyone dies in every single one. So it sucks. How do you feel about some of your newer subscribers? My newer subscribers don't know yet. They're not. I guess, how do I say it? Is assimilated the right word I say? They're not assimilated to what I do on my channel or know or anything along those lines. From what you guys know, obviously I had to teach you, talk to you, and all those stuff. Not a lot of people knew that I read all the comments, which I found that a big slap to the fucking face. But I've always read the comments, people. I'm getting way more than I used to back when, which is weird. I'm getting more than I was in KS. In KS or throughout. I'm getting 50 to 70 comments every single day. It's ridiculous. It's kind of hard when you do it because, some of them are on the younger side, some of them on the older sides. Some are very opinionated. Some believe they could run your channel when it's not. I have to pretty much bring up what my channel's beliefs are all the time. and that gets annoying, and people obviously think I'm like a view monger, which I don't really care. Um, let's see what else going on with it. A lot of people don't know you. They don't know that my name is Atticus A. Luna or Alex Atticus Luna or anything along those lines. That's my name. And a lot of people think I'm using a fake name, but my name is actually real. It's real. It's my last name. It's on my diploma. But the newer subscribers, some of them are fucking annoying, and some of them don't even stick around. Some of them don't stick around at all, and that's usually most of the case. Usually the core group sticks around, and those are the people who are usually in the live streams. You know, Obviously when it comes to newer subscribers and newer YouTubers and everything along those lines, there's such a wide variety that I'm irrelevant because I'm playing old games. Now, if I were to I know I'm good because people are subscribing. If people are subscribing and watching, there's obviously there's something good about me. So if I did newer games to be able to reach a wider market, I'm no doubt I probably would skyrocket in views and all that stuff and get money, get paid. But I don't care. I wouldn't do that. Like I said, if I do get a new computer, maybe I will start leaking in higher end games within a different spectrum. Maybe I'm probably gonna start going into PS2 games once I start getting a new game, and maybe dabble into the 360. I probably won't even go into the new gen for many years. So it's like, it's but it's whatever. They're all it could be the same for the older subscribers, or people who only watch for specific playthroughs or anything along those lines. Some people annoy me, and some people I don't. Some people I'm okay with, and some people they say what they need, and then they'll come around and say what they need to help me or message me or anything along those lines. I don't have a lot of people talking to me at all. I only have one person talking to me in a message, and that's about it. And we've been talking for around like 2 to 3 weeks. So it's like, I'm open to talking to you people. It's just that you gotta respect me, and if you don't fucking respect me, I'm gonna be a dick to you. Obviously. Let's see. How was the Superman movie? Superman movie was amazing. Go watch it. What is your opinion on hats? I love hats. I like wearing hats. I used to wear a beanie. I used to wear those crochet hats. I used to wear fedora. I used to wear all these things. The thing is, when it went through my dating life, obviously the girls would want them, and they would want these too because these were my thing. Wearing these, which I had different designs and kind of stuff, and this is the only one I have left. And I would wear hats and all those wonderful things. I would love wearing those. I love having something on my head. Because it makes me look better. It's an accessory that actually does make someone look better. And I have a perfect hat head. My style, or my layback kind of lazy style, fits perfectly with the hats. So I love them. I love hats. I love wearing things on my head, whether they're cute, whether they're dumb, or anything along those lines. I wore a dragon on my head when I went out shopping. It was this weird thing at Hot Topic. I don't know. If you had to be a food, which food would you be? I would be a pizza, because there would be multiples of me. And I would be shared. Alright, Brian Petty says, do you like waffles? Yes, I like waffles. Do you like pancakes? Yes, I like pancakes. Get a mouthful. Waffles! Yeah! Waffles! This is Benadryl, by the way. Makes you knock the fuck out. It's also for allergies, so it's great. I use this sometimes. Alright. Sorry, I'm trying to make sure it's closed. Alright, some guy, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 0. Where's the 1, brah? Where's the 1? Who and what inspired you to start YouTube? Now I have probably 3 inspirations, and the third one comes as of recently because it's something that I didn't know I did. But obviously, DSP Gaming, also known as Darkside Phil, in his first channel, he's a big inspiration. He's not this guy he's just the guy who plays video games, and he rages, and he says stupid shit, just like we all do, and, he gets flamed for it, but I liked him because he was the first one I ever watched, and, I respect the guy for what he did, from able to, losing his fucking job, going to college and losing his job, and making YouTube into a thing, and figuring it out, and just recording with a camcorder for the longest time. And not until recently he started using capture devices. It's like, it's pretty damn cool. Obviously, the stuff that he says and stuff that he does is kind of fucking stupid, but it isn't at all. And I like Banana Pilot. Banana Pilot was this guy that I watched for Minecraft way back in the day. And, he obviously branched out, and I loved that. Because, a lot of people do fucking Minecraft because that's what people want. And it's kind of weird. Is it bad to do what people want? No. But is it when it's something so common where you're just getting recognition just for the fact you're doing something common and you're having people watch just because of the sheep mentality, then it starts to be, a negative side starts to bring to it, and it's good to do something different. And that's why I like my channel, because I'm playing older games that were big back when. If I was doing this in 2008, 2009, I would fucking be hundreds of thousands of subscribers and hundreds of views, thousands of views every day, because I would have been the first ones to do it. But since I'm in such a light line of playthrough people, it's but and Vash is a really big, definitely. Mine and his commentary style are definitely the same, in some way. Some ways, he's obviously a lot better at what I do, and obviously I have my own twist on what I do. But he is extremely good and definitely deserves everything he has. He's the one who brought me into the Metal Gear Solid series, and I played Metal Gear Solid 3 Subsistence, and I fucking loved it. I bought it. It's amazing. I beat that game like fucking many times over. On hardest difficulty. I love Metal Gear Solid 3. That's probably has to be the best game I've ever played, hands down. Before they started becoming movies. This is when they were starting to, but Alright, let's see. Adventures of Luna says, go fuck yourself. Ultra Venom says, what is the meaning of life to you? The meaning of life, in general, is the number 42. Or 32. Shit, I haven't watched Hitchhiker's Guide. I believe I read it way back when the movie was coming out. But the meaning of life in general, it's already here. Pretty much, you be good to people, do stuff, be productive, and all those wonderful things. But obviously, it's going to be different to people. The meaning of life for me is obviously what I just said. Try to be good, try to set an example for people, try to be something bigger than what you possibly think you are to someone else. Be big to someone else, give someone hope, give someone an inspiration or anything along those lines. That's great. Alright, let's see. Teddy Bear Girl 101 Love. Are you and Space Jellyfish 10 good friends? No, we're not. I don't even know him. How often do you upload? I upload every single day, but as of recently, I've been slacking because I've been playing video games on my own time, and I haven't been editing or working at all. When are your next gaming videos? My next gaming videos, they're gonna be they're being uploaded soon. I'm gonna try to put the pedal on the metal and try to get as much done as possible. Happy birthday to you and your little cousin. Yes, she's adorable. I took a picture of her. I'll probably put it up on Twitter or something. What is your favorite game console / handheld? My favorite game console, like I said, was the PlayStation 2 and GameCube. They were the best because they were what I was common to. Obviously, what you had the most was the game where what you know of the most is obviously has to be the best to you. I love the Nintendo DS. It's great. And I also love the Nintendo SP or Special or something along those lines. I was able to play old games that I had and play, current gen console game. Current gen handheld games that were there at the time. I like the 3DS. The 3DS is doing something really good. Definitely a step forward for Nintendo and their handhelds. What game you think has the best storyline? By Sage Fox 100. The game that I think that has the best storyline probably would have to be the Walking Dead series, just for how well they do stuff in there. Just their storytelling aspect of the Walking Dead, the Telltale Games series, just the aspects of how they told the story was amazing. But then obviously there's many games with stories. Obviously, the God of War series did something really well, and they're kind of, they tainted it a bit. Let's see, what else? Echo the Dolphin was fucking amazing. Not kidding. Let's see, I really, really liked Final Fantasy 12. Let's see, going on with that, I'm trying to think. Oh, God. Because when it comes to storytelling, there's obviously a lot of stuff. Obviously, you can't be perfect within your storytelling, but there obviously has to be like a major standpoint within it. And when you try to give me this question, it's kind of hard because a lot of people would think like Journey is the best storytelling because it doesn't tell a story, but yet you're able to perceive it in a way that it does. And the Shadow of the Colossus, trying to think of it, a lot of people think Mass Effect's the best, but I never played Mass Effect. I've watched it. A lot of people think The Last of Us is the best, and I've watched it. I never played it. I haven't experienced with it myself. It's very, when it comes to best, there's ways to break down best stories just on, on literature kind of terms and rules of writing, all this kind of stuff, but it's usually when it comes to this, it's usually what is it? A objective view. I think that's the right term for it. The objective view, a personal opinion, when it comes to things on what's best games, best storyline. But hey, I'll just go with the Telltale game. All right. Would you start doing things other than gaming on your channel? I have, and I've done it. It's just that I haven't really stuck with it. That's pretty much it. I'm gonna start a new video really quick, so we're going on to part 2, and that was by Scooter Roll. So hold on.